Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to answer one of the Selenium interview questions. That is, can we retrieve the label text of a hidden button using Selenium? The answer is yes. Let me practically demonstrate this for you. For demonstration, I'll take you to one sample application, that is umaya.blogspot.com. On this application page, when you scroll down here, there is a hidden button that you are not able to see here. Okay, in the HTML code, the button code is there, but here on the UI of this application page, the button is not visible because it is a hidden button. Whereas this is not a hidden button, but here under this hidden button label, there is a hidden button whose HTML code is there. So let me inspect this label because I cannot see the button there. And when I inspect that label, this is the HTML code of that label. Under that label, we have this button. You see, input. This is a button which is hidden here. Okay. So why it is hidden? There is an attribute known as hidden. I can do this temporary change where I can remove this and press enter. The button will be available, displayed here. This is a temporary change. If you refresh, again the button will get hidden because these changes are temporary. Okay. So you see what is the label that is there on this hidden button? Hidden button is the label. This label I would like to retrieve. How that is possible? Okay, let me refresh this so that button is hidden. You can see that button is hidden now. This is HTML code, and luckily this button has an ID. I'll copy this ID and I would like to retrieve the label of that button, which is there as a value of this value attribute of this HTML code of this button. Okay. So how to do that? For that, I'll switch to this Eclipse IDE where we have the sample Selenium automation code for opening the Chrome browser and then for maximizing the browser. And here we need to open the application URL in the browser. How to open the application URL in the browser? I'll copy this application URL and paste it here. Once that is done, okay, once the application URL is opened in the browser like this, now what we can do is we can take this ID locator of this button and simply say driver dot find element I dot ID, provide the ID locator and paste it here and say dot get attribute, and in double quotes put a semicolon here and get attribute, and here value, name of the attribute you have to copy, that is value is the name of the attribute, and paste it here. It will retrieve the whether the button is hidden or it's not hidden doesn't matter. If you have this access to the HTML code of this hidden button, then by locating that particular hidden button, we can retrieve the value of that or label on that particular. Label is nothing but the value of this value attribute. So I have used get attribute and provided the attribute name, which has a whose value is nothing but the label of the button. Okay, here I will simply say get attribute will return you the string, which is nothing but the label of the button. I'll simply say string button label is equal to, and here I'll print it out. Okay, here I'll print it out. Stum.out.println. I'll simply print down control space, and I'll simply print this retrieved label of the button and simply say driver.quit. Even though the button is hidden button, we will be able to do that. We can do that. Okay, the answer is yes, we can retrieve the label of the hidden button. Okay, so right click, run as Java application. This Selenium code will run, which will open this application URL in this Chrome browser after maximizing, and then it will retrieve the label of that button with the help of this get attribute command. In this case, in other case, we may have to use a different command anyhow. So this is one of the example I'm giving to prove that even though there is a hidden button, we can retrieve the label of the button. Okay. It's not only button, guys, any element, hidden element, we can access or perform operations on the hidden elements. Okay, you see the label of the hidden button got retrieved and got printed in the output console. This proves. So hope guys you got the answer for this question. So that's all for this session. Thank you. Bye bye.